I'm Hervé Lyon. I'm a board member and a founder of the supply chain finance community back some 10 years ago.
Lucas Sabatini representing Addendum. As Addendum, we've partnered with Barloworld, and we are the largest provider of supply chain finance solutions in Africa.
My name is Stephen Mahlare. I am the finance director for Barloworld Equipment, operating in Southern Africa. So all the countries in Southern Africa, that is what we are responsible for. Our business is the sole distributor of Caterpillar equipment. Our main supplier is a dollar-backed supplier. And therefore, to us, we need to settle that supplier in dollars. But one trend that we saw when we went into the 2023 financial year was that there was a constraint in the global supply chain network. We were seeing that the shipping times were getting delayed, sometimes getting extended. Securing shipping lanes was also becoming a challenge, and all of this extended our inbound supply chain process, which actually resulted in extending our working capital days on the inbound side. As a business, we then evaluated that this was causing an imbalance because we would have to pay our supplier, but because of these global supply chain concerns, by the time the inventory arrived and you have to turn it around to your end customer, your working capital days in total were actually extended.
We were able to implement a very successful supply chain finance program in what we believe a groundbreaking record of 8 days. And that includes from inception to completion, meaning we were able to negotiate the legals, implement the technical side of the program, source and facilitate funding, as well as engage on the commercial front of the program as well to onboard the supplier. And ultimately that accumulated in what we believe the successful program is there to achieve in the form of working capital benefit for both Barloworld and the supplier. And of course, you know, from a supply chain finance perspective, there are multiple layers to a successful program, typically encompassing accounts payable, finance, procurement, and of course the commercial team as well. And what we've seen in the past in our experience, these type of solutions or programs can be implemented between 2 months to 12 months, just depending on the resources made available from the clients. But the Barloworld team were instrumental in making resources available that enabled us to achieve the 8-day implementation for the solution. And I think off the back of that, you know, the next step in this program is to expand the program even greater than what it is today, add more suppliers, and of course add additional funders to the program as well, to really make it a multi-funded, multi-solutioned supply chain finance program.
They had prioritized us as a client and could understand the urgency of our requirement. And because they could understand our urgency, they were able to work with that urgency in executing throughout. And I don't think it would have been possible if the Addendum team didn't see how urgent it was for the client and acted with that urgency. I don't think we would have been able to get this deal done in the time that we did.